had one of these remotes and then some of the buttons stopped working. And then I bought a replacement and it worked for a day, then the right arrow stopped working. So I'm going to show you what worked for me. I can't promise this will work for you, but start by getting some of this electronics cleaner spray. They sell this in the automotive section at Walmart and obviously auto parts stores. I've used this on other things, it's very good. I'll try to put a link of this in the description. You're gonna start by taking out the batteries, which I already did because nobody's that stupid that needs to be taught that. Then here you see there's like a little line. I fit my flathead in here. And you see it's already coming off. And just work your way around. And then I just kind of pull around. I've done this before, but as you see, look at the arrows, and this is going to be where your right arrow is. So what I do is I make sure it's actually clicking. You can hear it click. And I actually just sprayed it. And just, this dries up immediately, almost immediately. You see the water's gone now? Well, pretty much. But just around the buttons and just keep pushing it also. And give it a little time to dry out. I mean, normally dries, but I would dab it a little and give it a couple minutes. So just remember this right arrow button is right next to this. And sometimes that tends to be a little, but make sure you push this a couple times too. That worked for me a little bit. Sorry, the right arrow button's lower here, but. And make sure the connections are still there. Okay, so now we're gonna put this back together. You see that? I'll start there and try not to make this make contact with anything, but it's already in. Make sure it's firmly in on both sides. And then you're gonna put this here. There's already a hole right here. You see there's a hole right there? Well, there's a part that sticks out like a little nipple. And you're going to put this over that. And you see it's out right there. And make sure when you do this, all the buttons push through. So this button, just rub them, kind of rub them. And then you need to make sure that this slides into here. There's two designated locations for this where they slide in. So make sure that slides into place. Because that's your battery terminals. And as you see, it slides in like that. And we're gonna just clamp it shut. Make sure you push all the buttons and make sure it's actually working. Then just put the batteries back in and try it. I cannot guarantee this will work for you, but it worked for me. I just opened it up, took the board, the circuit board for the remote, sprayed it with this a couple times up and down on both sides, and then pushed the buttons again, and that worked. So try it. It worked for me. I was surprised. Again, I don't know if it'll work, but please let me know if it does. I would like to get some good feedback. It worked for me. I hope it works for you.